Not the result that we wanted or the game that we wanted. I think, at this point we can, certainly it's a game that you're not happy with, but at the same time, as I've said, we want to be the best version of ourselves. And this is one of those situations. Sometimes you need to be reminded what that looks like. And, I think our teams felt good about, how they've been playing, and they should. And by the same token, you don't feel good about how you played tonight. But the big key is to flip that, take it, own it, learn from it, and then be ready to go. So that's where we're at.
What do you think was the biggest change after halftime? I think you guys were up 10, and then they came out that third quarter, and,
Yeah, we stretched, we're back and forth. I think sometimes the game gets really simple. You got to stop them from scoring. And they were doing that a lot of ways. They were doing it on the offensive glass. They were driving us. And, I've said it before, when you're taking the ball out of the net, becomes harder to score. And, we got stagnant offensively as well. And I think those two things are related. If you can dig in and get some stops, it makes things easier on the other end. So that was the biggest thing. We scored enough to win. We just got to get stops, got to defend.
And just with everything playing out, Miami is officially the 7th seed. You're officially the 8th seed.
Right.
How do you approach that moving forward with Boston coming up, but knowing Miami is right around the corner?
Yeah, I think, obviously the postseason is where your focus is. The Boston game, is a way to prepare for the postseason. I think we're a group that wants to continue to play the right way, and we need to make sure we do what we need to do as far as some guys being rested, and other guys being sharp. And more than anything, our mentality, we need to not let tonight's game be some dramatic statement about where we are. Just like there shouldn't be a dramatic statement before tonight's game that we've somehow arrived. That's what I think this team has held on to, is that they're trying to get better. And there's nothing that says this game can't make us better as well.
Quinn, how much was mental or physical fatigue a part of this game when it came down late?
We played a team that had played last night and had a tough loss, and oftentimes, the teams bring energy. We saw that the other night with Washington. That's why I said I thought the Washington win was a heck of a win. So whatever, you're going to have fatigue, physical and mental, and that you've got to fight through that is really what it comes down to. And it can be an explanation, but it doesn't need to be an excuse. Okay? All right. Oh, man.
Hey, Trae, what did you kind of see go wrong for you guys in that second half?
They played really hard. They didn't have a good win last night. They lost. They came in firing, playing really well. They hit some shots, some tough shots. Jaden hit some tough shots, and they Montrez gave them a spark off the bench, and they hit a few more shots than we did tonight. It sucks.
That final possession of the fourth quarter, if you got a chance to redo, how do you kind of see that playing out a little bit differently?
It's tough. It's a tough situation. Whenever I know, just like everybody in the arena knows, if I call up a screen, they're going to come up and trap anyway. So I think our team, I was just talking to Quinn, we could have done that a couple ways. He didn't want to call a timeout. He felt good in my hands, and to put because if we called a timeout, they would have brought their defenders out there probably, and probably would have done more switching and maybe made it tougher anyway. So he kind of just let us run because he knew that I was going to get the last shot. And that's all I was really trying to do, just get the last shot regardless. If I missed it, we missed it. I go in overtime. If I made it, I made it. But wanted to get the last shot. But I called Clint. Clint was coming up the screen. I called him away because I knew they were going to come trap. And so I called him away, and they still came and trapped. I think a third guy came, and it was already 2-3 seconds left on the clock. I knew how to get a quick shot up. I couldn't really pass it. the next guy get a shot. So I just tried to get a quick shot. Ended up being a violation, but I mean they couldn't get a good shot either. So that was just the best we could do at that moment.
Obviously, well, you had a career night in assists. Probably would want that to be in a win, but what was working
Sure.
in that aspect of your game tonight?
Man, I mean, I come out every night trying to get my teammates involved, and I mean, tonight's another night. They were scoring. I was finding the roll guy. They were being very aggressive on the hedges whenever I would call for a screen or things like that. And Bogey was shooting really good. DJ, everybody was making plays. So, I mean, I really do this as far as getting everybody involved. Like it's not nothing new to me and my teammates. So. It may be new to the world, but I don't know how it would be. But I really enjoy getting my teammates involved. I take pride in doing that.
Trae, 27 and 20, like he said, that is a career night, good night. Like when it was getting close to that night when you was at 19, was you like, I gotta get 20? You know, the win, of course, the win is important, but 20 assists look way better.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it looked way better, but the W looked way better. I mean, to be honest, my game, the way I play is I'm gonna generate stats because just how the fast pace I play, I'm a scorer, and I bring so much attention when I come off screens. I'm able to find shooters and even lob guys, so I'm gonna get points and assists. I don't really look at it too much. I know I could probably do this more often if I was really paying attention and really just focus on just getting my assists. So. It's going to be nice like I had tonight, just off the flow of the game and how it goes.
Trae, y'all had some momentum before losing this game tonight. How do you think you can regain that in the playoffs? Like, what needs to be better in the postseason?
I think going back to the film room and understanding what got us here in these last 3 games. And, I think even in Spurs tonight, we had a 14, 15-point lead at one point. And we just got to continue to be consistent with what's going good and what we're doing right. So I think it's all a learning process, and we're still learning, each other and Quinn's system. So it's going to take time, but, I think we have times and moments where we're doing really, really good, and we just got to find that consistent balance and doing it more and more often for sure. Got you.
Hit around the head is a definitely learning experience. Give us a chance to reevaluate ourselves and know that, we have to get better each and every possession, each and every game, and that we can use this to grow from it, use it as momentum to, play even harder, play even more connected in the next, few games. So, and another perspective, you can say like, hey, we needed this, so.
Overall, has been sort of the team reaction to knowing that you're in the play-in tournament now, and tonight knowing that you're going to be the 8th seed?
Yeah, we found out in the locker room. Kind of tough after a loss, but we knew that, that no matter if we won or not, we just realized that we be in the 8th spot, but we want to use it and know for the next couple games and however many we have. That we still have to get better. We still have to focus on being more connected and getting, the stops that we need and playing connected on the offensive end and things of that nature. So we know that we have a great challenge ahead, and we're blessed to be here. But we continue to get better.
Sadiq, I asked Quinn this morning about you stepping into that starting role and kind of being consistent, and he said you just kind of always have the same energy, whether you're coming off the bench or starting. What has it been like for you to adjust to that starting role, especially when it comes to defense?
I just try to play my game, play hard, and to try to be the best I can be. I think no matter what, if I come off or not, it's just playing hard and focus on playing hard each and every day. I need that breeds consistency. So. No matter what role that the team needs from me, I just want to be one of them guys, that glue guy that can step in and get whatever the team needs.
What have been the biggest adjustments defensively since you've gotten here? And, how do you react to things like, getting the assignment last week of guarding Luka in the Dallas game?
I was fortunate enough to, be quote unquote throwing the fire early in my career as far as, playing a lot of games down the stretch, a lot of close games. So I'm getting just more used to, I've been used to the, past 2 years of, playing down the stretch guarding, some of the best players in my position or other positions. So for me, it's something I try to hang my hat on. Just playing hard on defensive end and whatever matchup the team needs, whether it's me playing against a smaller guy, trying to use my physicality or use my physicality against a bigger guy. I just try to be as multifaceted as I can and, just want to be, a defensive presence out there. So I think for me here is the same. They're reiterating the same thing. It's just playing hard, be physical, and playing smart. So that's all I can do. Thank you.